Hi, welcome back to Hawaii Turo. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did. If this is your first time watching this stream, this is the first time you're watching this channel. I create this channel and I create this stream to help you grow your business and understand all the rules. Because there's so many rules. Turo's changing like crazy, probably every single week. So how this is gonna go? If you got any questions, just let me know in the live chat. And if you're watching this on the replay, just basically, if you got any questions, just let me know in the comments. That's how that works. As simple as that. But yeah, let's start off with, let's see what we got. Oh, hey, RX Science. Hey, how's it going? But yeah, normally I'm gonna do this between like 1 and 2 hours to see how it goes, and it's kind of like Q&A. So if you got any questions, yeah, just let me know where you're from. Let me know how many cars you got. It's always great to see. And yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen. This is always fun. I know with me though, man, I don't know how if it's been busy for you or if it's been slow. It has been pretty busy here in Hawaii, running around trying to get all these cars out and doing lives and videos and coaching. I mean, it's been crazy. It's been pretty busy for me. I've been trying to get my video up. My yearly video, all my numbers. I have all the numbers for my yearly, how much money I made, my net, all my expenses. I just got to make the video, and I haven't made the video yet. But I will very, very soon. On Thursday, I'm going to have that video. Thursday or Friday, that video is going to be up. Because I know everybody wants to know, like, how much money, like, how much money you net off the business over a year, right? I was kind of curious how much money I net. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. How's everybody doing today on this Tuesday? All right, Science, which is David. You tell us how much you made so far. You mean so far this month, this year? You mean this month? Yeah. Do you mean this month? I don't know which one you mean, but if you're talking about this month, it's not doing as well as last month, but I don't know. I'm probably at like $18,000 or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Oh, last year. Oh, okay. Well, last year. Well, last year I grossed right under $300,000. Yeah, that's what I grossed. So my expenses, which my book is over there, but my expenses came out to be about $100,000. Everything, car loans, every expense possible. About 99%. Maybe I missed a couple of things, but they're so minor it doesn't matter. Like basically, like all of my expenses came out to be about a little more than $100,000. So yeah, so it's about like almost like $200,000 before taxes, of course. Taxes is a big chunk of that, but yeah, I mean I think it was good. Hopefully this year I can do something like that. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, how'd you do last year? So your expenses around 18,000. Okay. Did you get your net or I forget what your gross was? Over here. Oh, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see that. That kind of came after. So 55 for 3 cars. Expenses are 18. Okay. All right. Okay. 37. Well, that's not bad. How much? What percent is that? Yeah. Yeah. 18. Yeah. Expenses are expenses. I know we all hate expenses, right? I think this year my expenses are going to be a lot less because I don't have the car loans. But yeah, they'll definitely bring it down. But yeah, our new people. We're just talking about how much net and gross we made last year. That's good. Yeah, I'm hoping for, well, which I'm actually gonna make a video on this as well when I talk about my 2022 goals. So yeah, I can't wait to talk about that. But yeah, I'm hoping to do around that this year. I think I can without the crazy summer. Yeah, I think I can. I'm probably gonna be about like 21, 22 cars, if not more than that by the end of the year. Oh, I can say that. See what we got. Were there any really bad moments through the years where you almost threw in the towel? Huh. That's a good question. I can't say I had any, to be honest. I mean, at the beginning it was more of kind of like a part-time thing with Airbnb. And it helped me out for me not to do Uber. Like when I started doing Turo and I started adding cars, I was doing Uber like $1,000 a week. That was my goal. And then once Turo, started making money off Turo, I stopped doing Uber. And I was actually getting tired of doing Uber. Like I did Uber from like 2014 to like 20, I don't know, 18. Like, and I did crazy hours. I was doing like 70 hours a week at one point with, with the Uber. So yeah, I never thought I was going to stop doing Turo. No. Whatever it was better than what I was doing. And also, what what did the progress of your cars look like? How many new cars did you buy per year? Well, for me, it was mostly used cars at the beginning. Yeah, really. It was used cars, used cars, used cars. My first new car that I bought for the business, I like what I was like more than a year in. Like the first new car that I bought was a 2017 Ford Mustang. And that was actually the first car I bought new period since man, since 2014. So it was like 4 years since I even bought a new car. But yeah, that was the first time. Yeah, that car right there. And then I did two other new cars, later that year. But yeah, that and then this year I bought some new cars. Oh, oh sorry, I'm taking what you meant literally. Well, okay, well I did answer your question just maybe a little bit too okay. How many cars did you add per year? Well, well in 2017 I believe I added about what I don't know 3 or 4. 2018 was the big year for me. Like that was the year that I saw that Turo could make some money, and I went crazy on the loans. Like I got like what 6 or 7 loans in 1 year. 3 new cars. 3 new cars, 6, 7 loans. All those convertibles. Yeah, and then I don't think I did that again until this year, 2021. Oh well, it's 2022, but 2021. I think I did almost the same. I added so many cars in 2021. I don't even remember all of them. It was a lot. It might be the exact same. So yeah, I put that right there. But yeah, I've 2022. I don't know how many cars I'm going to add, but maybe the 3 or 4. But it won't be as much as last year, and yeah, so it definitely won't break it. But yeah, that's kind of how Turo works, man. You see, Turo, you see how much money you're making, and you see a future, and you just go for it. And that's what I did. That's what I did. But not all markets are the same, right? Let's see. No, it is not. Yeah, I know I'm waiting on 2 cars right now, the 2 Chevy Sparks. Someone told me I should cancel it and go somewhere else and get like a Toyota Corolla or something, but I don't know. Oh, that word. That word. Turo over Saturn area. I'm going to say yes. It is. Yeah. But it just depends on what numbers you're trying to get. Do people want to rent out brand new cars for $40 a day and like used cars newer used cars 35 and like really old cars for like under 30. Yeah, that's what it is here right now. I mean, I do it. I have volume, so it is what it is. I do deliveries. I get my extras. So for me, I make it work. I mean, even like at that, I can do. What am I at? I'm at $18,000 right now, and this month's not even over. I mean, I have a lot of cars that are not booked for the rest of this month, so I can definitely. I should do over 20, but I don't. I really don't know. Hey, Forces. Hey, how's it going? How's it? Yeah, we just talking Turo, like we always do, at least once a week. I mean, like, how was your market over there? Oh, I'm gonna say David, because how's your market over there? Got my first car about to list. Speaking of oversaturated, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's oversaturated in your market as well. I don't. You're not here. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, even for like for next month, I usually like what I like to see if I'm like a month out or like towards the end of the month, the beginning of next month. I like to see like half of my cars booked. That to me kind of gives me somewhat of an indication of like how the month's gonna go, and like, do I need to lower my price or increase my price? But yeah, I think I have like four, almost 5 grand booked next month. This beginning of this month, I had, what did I have? Over 10,000 already booked, I believe. What was it, 13? I can't remember exactly. Oh yeah, after the holidays, yeah. See, yeah, let's hope this. Hope for the hope the snow to keep coming in. Yeah, I'm hoping people keep flying to Hawaii. I haven't looked at the traveler count or the passenger count lately, so I don't know. There's still people here. I mean, I see cars are getting, but I get bookings every single day. So I mean, there are people still here. But renting cars out for 35, $40. Yeah. Hey George. Hey, how's it going over there? Are you still getting top dollar for those cars? Because I am jealous of the outer islands getting paid. You're getting paid. Simple as that. Mm, yeah, yeah. Last year, cars were flying at top dollar. We didn't have enough cars. I wonder what that Miami market was pre-COVID. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I assumed you meant that 2021. Yeah, I wonder what the market was pre-COVID over there. I wonder, was it saturated before? That I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I know Hawaii, or at least on Oahu, it was saturated before COVID. Like it was saturated. It really was. I mean, like 2013, 20 yeah, like 2013 Nissan Altima went for, I mean, it was going for $33 a day. So I mean, yeah. Oh, you just finished your taxes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do my taxes in April. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush to pay my taxes. No rush. Yeah. But you made profit. That's great. I know I'm not making profit. I'm definitely gonna be paying something. But that first year depreciation, I bought all those cars, so that's definitely going to bring down my tax liability. But yeah. It was pretty full. Okay. Sorry, in October it was pretty full. Not many Teslas, but definitely a lot of hosts. Hmm. Well, I can tell you one thing. My Tesla, the 2022 one, it qualifies for the 100 mile. So I've been renting out the car for, I don't know if you saw my, I don't know if you're even on my Instagram, but I posted for, I have it 100 miles and I have like $25 for unlimited miles. And then I have the prepaid, well, prepaid, the recharge for like $40. So like pretty much you kind of have to add like both of those here. So I kind of get that. I put it at $90 and I pretty much get that. Like I'm gonna get that when it goes out. Like right now, like someone booked it with delivery. It's $166 my cut. But yeah, $100, $100, 100 miles. That's what I have it at. It's almost guarantee you're gonna go over 100 miles if you're gonna drive the car. Yeah, the recharge fee I have it $40, and I have the unlimited miles 25. So that's why I have it at $90. Oh, hey Sterling Perry, hey, how's it going? So that's kind of why I have it at 90, because I know like almost a guarantee, even if they don't add anything, I'm 100% getting over $120 regardless, unless they get the car and just don't drive it at all. But other than that, yeah, there's just no way. But that's only the 22s, Model 3s. I see a lot of people that have it unlimited. I wouldn't, at least in Hawaii. Yeah, there's no point to do that. But yeah, the 100 mile thing, I think that's clutch. Like I think as soon as Turo takes that off for the when the 2023s come out, I'm probably gonna get rid of the Tesla. I learned it's 25 cents every hour. What are you talking about, George? I'm just taxes. I was like, oh. Who told you that? I don't even know. Yeah. Hmm. But David, I also realized I should have gotten a Model Y and not a Model 3. That's definitely another thing that I definitely should have got. Yeah, because what I paid, yeah, because what with the what is it, the self driving stuff? Like, did I really need that? I mean, I basically, if I was going to get that, I could have gotten the Model Y without that for the same price, actually cheaper. And it's a 7-seater too. I didn't even know that. So yeah, I should have just gotten it. Yeah, yeah, the Model 3. Yeah, again, I didn't know. I mean, I think at max, I'll probably keep it 1 year and I would probably trade it in. Or I'll just go get a Model Y and maybe I'll sell the car in 6 months or something like that, or whatever. See whatever the difference. Say they hold their value. So let's see. Hawaii has 30,000 tourists per day. If so, that's Turo hosts. We can get a piece of the cut. What's the? I don't think we have 30,000 people coming right now. No, I can tell you it's probably under 20. If I looked at it right now, I bet you it's under 20. There's no way it's 30,000 right now. In the summer, it was 30,000, but it ain't 30,000 right now. All right, so no, don't do the 7-seater option. The two rearmost seats are really small, only for children 3 to 5. Is that small? Like, have you been in the Acura MDX? Because Acura MDX, that third row is actually pretty small. But I mean, I wouldn't want to sit back there, never. But I mean, yeah, kids. Said 3 to 5 though. Is it really that? Uh, yeah, that's something to think about then. Let's see, Sterling Perry. Some information pertaining to the algorithm that Turo gives us, which in turn gives you a better positioning on the page for customers to see you over others that are charging more or giving less miles. What was that pertaining to? Oh, sorry, that wasn't even. Sorry, I thought that was actually what. Well, I shouldn't have done that. Let's see, George. Hey, what do you know on Turo IPO for hosts to get early? Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't even do the stock market, so I don't know. I do not know. Maybe someone else in here knows, but yeah, I don't know anything about that. I'm curious how they're gonna do, but we'll find out. Oh, you said the Acura third row was much bigger than the Tesla. What? Oh, is it? Oh, well, damn. Well, maybe I won't do it. Yeah. But why even call it a third row? You're telling me only like 3 to 5 could. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to Tesla, right? Go to Tesla and go to like their showroom and go look at the Y. Do you think they advertise that? I think they'll have one in there with the 7-seater. Maybe I'll do that before I do that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, do you think they're not going to have one one in the showroom? Yeah. But it's good to know though, because I would definitely not want to get a 7-seater, and yeah, and it's that small. Like the MDX 7, I have an MDX. That third row, I've been dealing with that since 2017 when I did Uber, and that third row is definitely small. You're telling me it's smaller than that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey Cole, hey, how's it? How's it, Matt? Much mahalos for doing your videos. Paige and Patreon has helped me out a great deal. My 2 cars doing good. Working on getting 2 more cars at the moment. Really would like a convertible too. Can you hook a brother up? you want my convertible to be my competition? Yeah, nah, I gotta keep my convertibles. They're eventually gonna go out. They're all pretty much sitting right now, but yeah, you gotta find a convertible, but it ain't gonna be cheap. I can tell you that much. That's the truth. Convertibles at a premium. Oh, for real, David? Well, we'll see. Yeah, I'll go to one at the mall and see if they have it. We'll see what they. But that's not right now. Oh yeah. Oh, I bet it's hard finding convertibles here. I mean, it's always been hard. Even before COVID, it was hard. Now, yeah, I would say don't try and buy the one that's at Honolulu Ford, because that's the one I traded in. I see that they have it on their site, but you can't buy it. I mean, it's not even. It's not. Yeah, they need to fix the stuff up. Let me see. Hmm. Okay. All right, dude, I'm gonna get off. Love you. Thanks for doing this. 8 p.m. here on the East Coast. I've been worrying too much about Turo and it's time to decompress. Yeah, it's only 3:24 here, but yeah, man, I'll be more than likely going live again on Friday. More than likely, I'm not 100% sure, but my yearly video is definitely gonna go up very, very soon. Definitely this week. That's a fact. Yeah, yeah. I do love those late deliveries. Yeah, 11:30. I hate those. Yeah, but yeah. But you take it easy, man. And hi, new guys. Yeah, if you can let me know where you're from, how many cars you got. Oh yeah, Charlotte. I think it's just straight Cheryl. But hey, how's it going? My new car's doing good. Yeah, both of my blue cars actually went out at the same time. They're right next to each other. I was gonna take a photo of it, but I didn't. But yeah, it's good. How are you doing? Yeah, how are you doing? don't say Charlotte. I think you're just saying churros. Go let. That's what I knew it was. It was just Charlotte. I couldn't remember. Yeah. How's it going, Let? How are you? Sterling Perry. What did you do? If you're gonna buy a Tesla or that price range of any car, deal with the manufacturer, not those folks who don't know anything about them. That makes sense. I mean, how was Turo going for you? George. 7 to 5:30 p.m. only. I don't let it interrupt my beer time. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. I'm 24 hours. I don't have no like I'm 24 hours. Okay. I'm good. Still waiting to find a good deal on a car or to get started. Just getting as much info as I can while I wait. Okay, well that's good. Well, hopefully it helps you out. Hopefully you got enough information. I'm all over the Facebook group, so yeah. Hopefully it helps you out. But trying to get a good deal right now, that is pretty hard. Good luck trying to get a good deal. Yeah. In Detroit. Ooh, yeah. How's the weather in Detroit right now? I can only imagine it's like snowing or just snowed or going to snow. One or the other. It is it's like 80 degrees here and it's sunny outside. It's a good old 20 degrees. Light snow should be coming to yeah. See, I knew it. 20 degrees. Yeah, that is a hard pass for me. Definitely not. No, 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 no. I mean, it was kind of cold here. I mean, like in the morning time here, it's like high 60s, and we all got jackets on, like literally. Well, except for me, but almost everyone else has like jackets on. It's crazy. Hey, Joe, I'm going to straight A. I'm just gonna say Joe Kim or something. Sorry, I don't know how to say. I can't even say your last name. You know what? Hey, how's it going? Hello, I'm late, so I probably missed it. So, what's a few quick tips for beginners? Did you just start, or did you get a car yet? Like, where are you in the process? Did you set up what plan you're on? I mean, where are you? Let's see. In Alabama. Okay, okay. I got a car in Alabama on the 75 plan, but I haven't finished listing or completing my profile. Okay. Well, that's okay. So what's stopping you? Like, where are you stopped at on the profile? Like, are you trying to do like your trip preference, your delivery setup? I mean, what's going on? My friend that had the Turo rental damage her car. Turo paid, but getting the parts to fix when I get to Hawaii until March. Yeah, that sucks. But I can't remember. I can't remember the conversation. It's been too long. But yeah, just getting parts. Yeah, it does suck. What kind of car was it again, George? I don't know if you didn't say it was a Tesla. It was a van. What part is it? What kind of van? Why is it taking? I know it's a shortage right now, but that's a whole month. What do they wait? It must not just be the bumper or something. Must be something else. That's so. So if you haven't hit that like button, can you hit that like button? Because YouTube loves that engagement, and we can get this stream out to more and more people. And I would love it too. Thanks. Let me see what we got. So I have my regular insurance USA. Okay, so I don't know if I would lose that if I list a car. So any startup tips, do's, don'ts will be highly appreciated. Well, with your insurance, USA is actually one of the Turo friendly ones. Actually, I believe so. They kicked me off, but it was something else. That wasn't just with Turo. That it was Point is, I believe that they, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think that they really care. But in this business, you really just unless you go like Liberty Mutual or I think State Farm, I believe it's always a risk of getting dropped, right? I mean, that's just part of the business, right? And being on the 70% plan, that's kind of what I recommend everybody anyway. Just starting off until you realize, until you figure out how you can go after people and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're on automatic pricing. If you're on automatic pricing, I would definitely say take that off and just look at your market and see exactly, what your market's doing and base it off of that, right? Set up your delivery times. I mean, take lots and lots of pictures. Pretty much a lot of people, take as many pictures as you can. Your checking procedures. If you're not meeting them, definitely, you got to take the two photos. You got to get the two photos from them before you give them a car. Don't do that without that. I mean, all that stuff. I mean, there's so many things. I mean, if you want more like one-on-one coaching and stuff like that, I would say sign up for my Patreon, definitely. But yeah, for this, I'm talking to all kinds of people. But yeah, I mean, pretty much that's like the main. So there's lots of little small things. There's so many things to know with Turo. I don't know everything. I'm not. I never said I did. But yeah, there's so many things to know with Turo. But really, to get you booked, automatic pricing with discounts, take off the discounts, take off automatic pricing, look at your market, base it off. You said, I don't even know what car you said you have a car. I don't know what car you said, but maybe you didn't say. But you have a car. If it's a sedan, look at all sedans in the market. If it's like a brand new sedan, really look at the more newer cars, but just look at that pricing and go off of that. Oh, George, you said a renter took it off road and messed up. Oh, okay. I think I remember. Okay. But you said, okay. Oh, yes. I remember that now. Yeah, I do that off-road thing. Yeah, okay. So that's why it's going to cost some more. Yeah, because they get all those parts and stuff. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, the risk of doing Turo. I mean, at least you got paid for it. You just got to wait for the parts. You have a Hyundai Sonata. Okay. Did you look in your market to see like kind of range pricing? Or are you using automatic pricing? I'm curious. If you're using automatic pricing, what is what price are they recommending? Because automatic pricing usually goes really, really low, especially for like just regular cars. And hi, new guys. Yeah, if you got any questions, just let me know in the live chat. And if you let me know how many cars you have and where you located, that would be great for everybody. So I get people like from all over the world coming in here. And also, if you're not, in my Facebook group, I go live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So I would say, look at I pinned on the chat my Facebook group, Hawaii Turo YouTube Facebook group. Then yeah. And one other thing I can say, I for a person I can never say your name, is with your insurance. Like, definitely don't go just call your insurance and say, do they cover Turo? Like, that is a quick way to get dropped. Just to let you know. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people use auto pricing. I mean, if you want to use auto pricing, just make sure you put something for the minimum. Don't just have minimum whatever, because they can go really, really low. And if you got like the standard 10% discount, it will go even lower. It'll just get super low. And then you'll get all these bookings and you're thinking you're making all this money, but in reality, you're not making that much money. But you're getting the bookings though. Just to let you know. And you're welcome. So how is everybody doing so far? And also, like, what are your goals for this year? People who have not, people I haven't talked to yet. Like, are you looking to have like the best 2022? The best year ever? Then I'm gonna make a video on this very soon. Yeah. And on Thursday, I'm definitely gonna be putting up my yearly video. The 2021. I broke it all down, all my expenses and everything. It's crazy. Hey George, are you still here? Okay. Your goal is 10 cars made in 2022. Yeah, that's gonna 10 cars. Yeah, that's at least gonna monthly on that. That's probably at least like what, $10,000 to $15,000 a month of at least. Yeah, 10 cars. Yeah, yeah. Minus your expenses. Yeah, yeah. Well, if we got anybody new, just let me know how many cars you have and where you're located. That's even better. No car loans, yeah. When you can scale like that and you have no car loans, yeah, you're definitely gonna make some money. That's a fact. So also, how are y'all able to buy so many cars? Are you financing them or cashing out on cars? And what are the best cars to invest into? Well, when I first started, I mostly just financed cars, pretty much. I mean, I financed a lot in 2017, 18, really 2018. So I mean, that was just financing. I had an Airbnb business, and that's basically what I said I did. And I got cars, got a lot of cars with Ally Financial. I don't really recommend Ally anymore because I heard that they are definitely repoing cars. That cars are on Turo. That's what I've heard a lot, but never happened to me. I had them for years and years and years. But maybe something's changed. Who knows? But yeah, now it's kind of just cash right now with SBA loan for the most part. But I am looking into get some time to go to the bank and get a commercial like loan line of credit, something like that. I am looking into that. But like, what are like the best cars to invest? I mean, the best cars are really, it's going to be different for what every market, right? I mean, obviously the number one thing would be like economy cars. That probably can work in any market, but some markets, those are, they're saturated. Like in LA, I don't even know where you were at, but in LA, dance, can go for what, way under $30. Some of the markets can go for 60. So it all depends. You said invest in cars. I mean, you go new, you got to deal with, obviously now the markup and depreciation is like crazy. So I mean, buying a car is really hard. Regardless, I bought a lot of new cars lately, and I'm definitely taking that depreciation hit like 100%. I mean, it is what it is. There's really no way around it. But you buy new cars, keep them in warranty, or you can buy extended warranties. I don't do all that, but I just keep in warranty, and then I plan on getting rid of them at 60,000 miles. Like that's my plan. My used cars are already over 100,000. I'm just gonna run them until I can't run them no more, really. And that's kind of like my Mustangs, or until they start giving me so many problems, it costs me too much money to fix it. But my goal for the future is literally just pretty much new cars, keep them in warranty, so I keep my expenses down. My expenses are through the roof right now, and yeah, that's it. Eventually get rid of the older high mileage cars and just have like new cars for me, or within 3-year old cars. So basically, end the warranty. Um, I mean, I could talk about Airbnb, but I mean, I haven't done it in years. But I mean, yeah, I did it for like almost 5 years. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we could talk. I mean, yeah, we could talk about that, but that's up to you. But I do have a history with it. And like I said, I did Airbnb from what, 2015 to 2020 by subleasing. But yeah, but yeah. But back to your other question, if you ask a question or anywhere, it's like, what's the best way? Everybody has their own opinion on cash, loans. I mean, lease probably the least one. But yeah, people have all kinds of answers for those things. In the end, it just comes down to what you can get, right? If you got the cash flow, you get a lot of cars cash, and boom. If you don't, you got the credit. I mean, you go that route. You know. Oh, I stopped doing Airbnb because we shut down. Literally, we shut down in Hawaii. So I had a lot of rents to pay, like 7 or 8, including my own. I can afford that. I was subleasing. I didn't own these places. I was literally just finding a place, renting it out, and then renting it back out daily. So yeah, that's why I stopped. And now I don't think I need to do it. Like it wasn't. all just profit. I had to deal with it's profit, but I had to deal with tons and tons of issues. Man, I got kicked out of buildings because I'm letting like locals rent my places, and they were just there was definitely a headache factor. Kind of the same headache factor with Turo. I mean, kind of just kind of the same thing, just just with a house and not a car. Will I go back to doing the way I was doing it? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe I'll buy something and do it like that, but I really don't know. I'm fine with Turo. Like I'm more focused with Turo. Like when I first started, I was not these first couple of years. I was nowhere near as focused as I should have been. I should have been making a lot more money back then, and I wasn't because I had the other things. Airbnb was my number one. Turo was not number one. Airbnb was my number one for years. That was like my number one money. So how many cars do you have? I have right now 19 cars. 19 cars. I know. It's crazy when you actually think about it. 19 cars. That's man. Parking must be an issue. And parking is an issue. If that's your next question. Yeah. It's definitely an issue. I do not have a lot. So either I park on the street or park at parks. Yeah, I park wherever I can. Like I had 13 cars like parked last night. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, well, now it's all paid off, but yeah, you're right. Right before I paid off all my loans, I had 12 car loans, and I was paying about $5,700 a month. So that $5,700 a month plus all my expenses every month, it was really eating at my money. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to pay it off. But yeah, I mean, now I have a 30-year SBA loan that I have to pay eventually in a couple of years, but definitely in the short term, and even in the long term, for what I was doing, basically it's kind of like having a business loan, just 30-year business loan. What's the interest on the SBA loan? The SBA loan interest, I think it was, I want to say it's 2 point something or it's 3 point something. I can't remember. It's one or the other. I know that I have to pay like $2,400 a month for 30 years, and like in 2 years, I think right now it's like 22 months or something like that. Congratulations on your success and thanks for sharing your knowledge. Not a lot of people willing to share out here. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I help a lot of people. I've been doing it. Yeah, I don't mind when I can. I'm so busy. I used to go live twice a week, and I have a lot of all my cards going out, and like even my coaching calls. Like sometimes I gotta like back them up. Yeah, it's my day is pretty hectic. You know, it is. Getting out cars is just one thing. Taking cars for maintenance issues. I mean, it's all kinds of things you got to deal with in this business. So, yeah, breakdowns. I mean, just regular maintenance. Breakdowns, of course, that's big too. But yeah. Mm. And yeah, that SBA loan, I think it's a game changer for a lot of people who got it. I know some other people who got it as well. Well, Feroz, are you thinking about like, did you try and get it, or did you get some version of it, or like some level of it? You're looking into it. Okay. Okay. Hope you can get it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it took off my loans, off my credit report. That's one big thing that it did that really helped me get the Tesla and, paid off those damn car notes. I did take a hit on the negative, the negative equity on those cars because they definitely, a lot of, especially the new ones, had a lot of negative, but, it is what it is. Yeah, the $20 a month, you cancel anytime. Yeah, it's like a one-on-one video. I prefer the video chat, but if you want to just do an actual phone call, it is what it is. But yeah, just video chat, kind of like this, but just again, it's just one-on-one instead of me talking to everybody. But yeah, basically, you message me on Patreon. Once you sign up, I get it sent to my phone anyway, and then yeah, talk there. I do it on Skype or Zoom. I prefer Skype, but everybody tends to say Zoom all the time. I like Skype. Skype to me is much better. At least to me, it is. Let's see. Although I prefer to pay cash for cars as a business, sometimes in order to grow, you need to find other avenues of funding. Yeah, yeah. I do agree. Well, before I went all loans, but I do agree that like lately I've been buying all these cars cash. I'm like, am I going to spend all of my money on put all my money in cars? I'm like, I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to use a loan or something. I know it's like okay, because really, most of the money I got is really, it's in the cars. I mean, I had to pay like $300,000 something in cars, so that's where most of the money is. What is it? What do you? So if I sign up, oh, the way Patreon works is that whenever you sign up, they take out whatever the month is. So I know that sometimes people sign up like the very last day or the second to last day, and they kind of get charged twice. But if they say something to me or whatever, I can just refund them. But that's kind of how like Patreon, like how they charge you. But yeah, I mean, once you sign up, you get charged for the month. Right? Regardless if it's at the beginning of the month or it's at the end of the month, the middle of the month, you get charged for the month. So you get charged at the beginning of the month every time until you cancel. Well, or whatever numbers you put in there, a certain amount of max that you want to do. Oh, Patreon is a place where people, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. It's not even, I mean, if you want to get paid for your services, basically anything. I mean, people do all kinds of stuff on Patreon. You can go to patreon.com or download the app. I mean, there's so many things on Patreon. Patreon is just a platform I use for my coaching stuff, basically. I do my messaging over there. I can actually put videos on there. I mean, I can do all kinds of stuff over there. I mean, I don't necessarily put videos on there that much anymore. I kind of did when I first started, but it's not really for that. It's really just for the setup, all the messaging stuff. Just have everything set up. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it's. I have like different tiers. I have like a lot of people from Facebook, not Facebook, my bad. A lot of people from YouTube. They have no way to contact me. I have a $10 a month thing, and basically just you send me messages, I respond, and that's kind of like their only way to contact me. Just messaging, I get back as quickly as I can, and that's really just for YouTube. That's pretty much all that is. Then like the $20 one is kind of like the video chat stuff, and the $40 one is kind of like the marketplace research, really deep dive. But yeah, that's pretty much what that is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, it's so many different things. You probably could do it with your notary business. Is there a way to add a cleaning fee without saying like? I mean, I don't know. Technically, I tried something like that. Somebody complained, and Turo, well, they sent me an email saying, "Yeah, I couldn't do that." So at this point, I don't even do it. I don't even try. I'm like, whatever. Well, rephrase it. I do try. I say it like this, like I'll say if they didn't take my extras, I say if you don't take my extras, you got to clean it and refill it. And that's what I say basically. I think I'd say some other stuff, but that's what I say. And they kind of say, I don't see a post cleaning fee. But then they say, if I add an extra, do I have to clean it? And then I say, no, you don't. And that's basically all I do. Some people add it, they add my prepaid fuel or they add my unlimited mile, which is like prepaid fuel is $45 a trip. And what my unlimited miles is like what, $25, which is kind of the same. Yeah, $20. That's what it was. My post cleaning fee was $20. So it's kind of the same. So that's what I do. But to actually put it on there, put an extra that says cleaning fee, I wouldn't do that because, yeah, Turo's eventually going to find out, and yeah. But I know it just sucks not having a cleaning fee. I think I lost about like $500 last month with no cleaning fee. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Sharon. Hey, how's it going? I want to say Sharon. Sharon. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, from Facebook. How's it? How are you? Oh, it is Sharon. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm just doing Turo stuff, and yeah, doing this live. Super busy with all kinds of stuff. It's not as busy as I want it to be, but yeah, overall, yeah. I should say so far this month it's been busy, but like the rest of this month, yeah, not so much. I have multiple cars not booked at all for the rest of the next couple months not booked. So yeah. Hmm. It's not busy on Maui. I know Kauai, it's crazy. Like, are your rates as high as what it was in the summertime? I know in Kauai they got the same rates as the summer, which is like wow. I wish we could get summer rates again. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. No way I wish. Yo, man. Man, I wish. There's so many cars here. There's just no way. Yeah. When I get a response from renters and they say that I'm on a budget and I can't add no extras, I'm like, man, if you was here in the summer, you would be paying like triple this rate. So I'm like, you're on a budget now, then yeah, they would have done it. When people tell me they're on a budget, like I'm like, it costs a lot of money to come here. So you don't want to pay another $20? I'm like, no, ain't nobody budget that tight. You know, yeah, exactly. Ain't nobody's budget that tight. No, I mean you didn't spend. You got a what? Family of four. You probably didn't spend a couple $1,000s minimum to come here. No, you can't pay another $20, 30. I mean, it's oh man. I mean, I get people who would rather take the bus to come pick up my car than pay a $30 pickup and drop off fee. I mean, I'm telling you, like it's I'm like it's sometimes. I mean, even like the bus from the airport, which I mean, in high school I did, but as an adult, no, unless it was an emergency. You know, let's see. Let's see what the let's say. So I remember you said you don't take pics after picking up when the two is over, unless there's a problem. Oh, when the trip. Sorry, I'm pretty sure you meant trip. When the trip is over, unless you have a problem. Yes. Why here it's best to take lots of photos before and after each trip. I mean, you can take as many photos you want to after. I just don't. If there's nothing wrong with the car, then there's no point. I mean, you definitely should go around look at the car after. I've definitely been guilty of not looking at the car afterwards. I hate it when I don't do it. I try to do it every time, but it's just so many cars, and sometimes I do forget. And most of the time, there's no damage. But I did see something. It's minor on the car right now. It's kind of on the underneath. You can't really see it, but you can. I can see it. So, oh, oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't even see. Okay, yeah. So yeah. Well, yeah. For the return's not a requirement. For giving the car, yeah, definitely you got to do it if you want to be covered by the insurance if something happens. And also, right, for me, like I'm on the 90/10 plan and I go over all this insurance stuff anyway with the people. And usually if someone damages a car, they tell me. And I'm thinking that if they don't tell me, more than likely they're not going to pay anyway. So it's like, yeah, most people they just come up to me. They tell me. Like I had this one thing that just happened. Like they literally it was at nighttime. I probably would have seen it, maybe in the daytime I would have. Nighttime, maybe not so much. They literally told me at the very end that they damaged it. I'm like, oh, great. So yeah, and that's the one I got $400 for. I'm not 100% sure how much it's going to cost me. I can't even fix it to next month because it's going out so much. But it is what it is. You got to set the example for, let them understand that they're going to pay you cash if they decline or take minimum coverage, Because I bet you if I never went over that, yeah, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't think so. They would probably say, oh, we got coverage with Turo. I'm like, not really. Not on the minimum coverage. Really, not even standard. Standard would charge as well. Well, we are 1 hour and 6 minutes. Well, I can tell you a little story. Well, it's a little different. Well, it's about Turo. Well, it just actually I won't because someone just asked me a question. Do you have a system of messages that you send to each client regarding insurance and fees? Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, yes, yes. And do I do all my cars myself? Yes, and I meet everyone. So yeah, I am literally all over the place every day. I think you have to, especially on the higher deductible plans. Yeah, you kind of have to. I mean, if you're on the 60/40, which I don't recommend, if you're on the 75/25, maybe you don't need to. I don't know. On the 75/25, actually, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go through all the trouble because something happens, I'll make a claim, lose $250 and move on. Like, I wouldn't even, I really wouldn't even do it. I know you lose $250, but that's just something you just gotta, you know, put that into the business. It's a business expense, and maybe a little too much. Well, technically, it is a business. It is a business expense. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm not 100% sure, but should be. I get asked this question a lot. When do you find time to enjoy some of your success? Well, I mean, I used to go on international travel, but right now that's obviously not really possible. But yeah, now I just work until we can travel again. Then yeah, I would shut all the cars down and leave for a week or so. Yeah, because I live by myself, so it's not like I. Yeah. This is just back to your story. That's insane. I can't, especially when we have multiple. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do this. This is all I do. So, I mean, even I get like stretched like to the max. Well, not to the max, but sometimes it gets crazy when I have like 4 cars going out like all the same time, and like 2 of them are different locations. I gotta go there, there. I got that scooter behind me. That definitely helps. But when I have the airport too, that's kind of how it was today. Like I had an airport, which airport is kind of probably too much. Probably shouldn't be doing it. But I had the airport. It was kind of like I didn't know the time because they changed their time, and it just it was pretty crazy. Oh, you just did that, and it lets us back to the story. It's not even that big of a story. It's just it's just something funny. Point is, one of my cars. Okay, since I've been doing this, I've had people come up to me all over the place, just out of the blue, just start saying stuff to me. Oh, Hawaii Turo this, Hawaii Turo that. So it happened again. Like I was literally at my car, and then this woman came up to me saying, "Oh, you're Hawaii Turo," and calling me famous. It was pretty funny. We're talking about Turo for a little bit, but it was just hilarious. Like she's calling me famous. I was like, definitely not famous, but it's happened about like 20 times since I started doing this YouTube channel. Like some people that are here on vacation. She lives here, but I know I've had some people that are here on vacation recognize me on my scooter. It's pretty funny. So yeah, if you ever come to Hawaii, there's a good chance you're gonna see me on my scooter, especially if you stay around like the Ilikai, the Modern, Hilton Hawaiian Village, Aqua Palms. It's kind of where I'm at a lot of the time. Oh, hey Tyler. Hey, how's it going? What's your advice when knowing to expand and add another car? My advice. Well, looking at the market, seeing how saturated it is, seeing how your future, your future bookings on your cars. I mean, all that stuff, right? If you're trying to expand and you don't have like any bookings in the future, right? And you see like, excuse me, you go in your market and you look a month out and you see all these cars available. Like no one's getting booked. Obviously, there's no point in expanding. But you see your cars getting booked. You see you got future bookings. I mean, I'm not talking about like have your price like so low, right? Then you have bookings like that. Not that way. But you have your price, it's reasonably priced, and you see you're getting a lot of future bookings, And you look at your market and you see that, there's not that many cars available, or the demand. It's not that, the demand is high and there's not that many cars available, right? That's kind of how I know. I mean, that's kind of what I do. Like, even with this market, yeah, I'm expanding because I know what I can get. I'm happy with making, I don't know, $1,000 to $1,300 a car. I'm okay with that. I know it should be higher than that, but pre-COVID, it wasn't even. I mean, that's kind of what it was. So that's kind of what the market here is in Hawaii for sedans and stuff. So I'm okay. But if we were so saturated and like we are saturated, but if we were really saturated and the market was like $20, like literally, if sedans are going for $20, and I would look like a month out and I wasn't getting like really many future bookings, I would not expand. I really wouldn't, because I wouldn't do it. So I don't know what your market is. I have no idea, but yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Because you definitely don't want to expand too fast, and then market's flooded, and then your cars are sitting because you want to get out at a certain price. I mean, it just Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, hopefully I help. You're welcome. Yeah. But hopefully that little story was funny. I don't know. She was all like, I don't know. She was laughing a lot. Yeah, Salt Lake City. Okay. I don't know the market there in the least bit, but yes. For regular cars, yeah. Like when I mean regular cars, I mean sedans and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Turo is not like a get rich quick, scheme thing. It takes time. You can multiply that. Multiply that times 10, 15, 20, right? Adds up. But there are some markets. I'm telling you, there are some markets where you're only getting. There are some markets where you're only getting like $500 a car, 600. There are some markets like that. And in those markets, cars are going for like $20 a day. And then they have a 3-day discount. So you're not even getting $20 a day. So yeah, there in those markets, really, Turo's not profitable. At least not for those cars. And in those situations, you gotta get some other cars or just move. I mean, there's some markets, not every market Turo's profitable. And not every car is profitable. It's just not. And that's the truth. Yeah. Because it was nice in the summer. Like that 1,300 was like $3,000. Literally. It was like $3,000. That's what it was. Crazy. I know it's crazy, right? But that's what it was. But pre-COVID, it was like that. I mean, a regular sedan got you that. I mean, this is like on the higher end for new sedans, right? Now, I'm not talking about luxury. Luxury is a whole different market, but for the regular car, how can we get in this stuff? But yeah, I mean, that's Turo for you, you know. That's why you got to push extras. You got to get. I gotta say it. I gotta crack it up though. Laugh out loud, yep. You're hood rich, so you're hood famous. Wear your gator boots and scooter. Oh, that's funny. Well, when do we usually get our 1099? I think they have to do it by the end of this month, right? Yeah, at the end of this month, I believe. But not everybody's gonna get it. I think you have to have like a certain amount of made a certain amount of money and a certain amount of trips to even get a 1099. Yeah, hey Mevis, 808. Oh, that means 808 means you're in Hawaii. Hey, how's it going? And you said aloha. So aloha. Where are you? Where are you with Turo? I haven't seen you before. Maybe I forgot. How many cars you got? Which island are you on? So if we don't get 1099, we don't file. You still have to file. I mean, I see that a lot on Facebook. You still have to file. File it under what? I mean, I'm not a tax guy, so I'm not gonna. You got to file it. You got to file over like other income or something like that. I don't know what something like that. Oh, you're on Oahu. Okay. Oh, this is C. I'm on the island. Okay. Well, that's well. When did you start? Yeah, when did you start? And then J finesse it. What happens when Turo goes public? Should host worry? Man, public, man. That's a great question. If it's the same thing with Airbnb, some of us probably should worry. But, it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. So you can just say if when they do go public, something's gonna change, right? Something they're gonna change something. Something's gonna change. That's a fact. They're gonna do something. Who knows what? I don't know, but something's gonna change. That's the truth. But when did you start, Jay? Or are you doing Turo? Are you thinking about doing Turo? And Sharon says, "Do you run yours as an LLC?" I do have an LLC. I do, but I don't use it because I got to have commercial insurance, and I don't have it yet. But a couple days ago, I had this host rent my car, and he is a commercial host in California. And we had this long, like hour conversation, and I think I am going to do it. I just don't know when. When I get the commercial insurance, and when. I don't know when, but I think I am going to do it because I want to charge the young driver fee. I want to offer my own insurance. I think that for me, the way I'm doing my business, I think that I can make more money doing that. I think I can. Am I going to pull the trigger and do it to prove it? That's a good question. Eventually I will. But I know I'm going to hate it, but if I do it, right, or when I do it, and I see how much money I'm making, and I look back all these years, like, man, I should have done this years ago. I could have been making this money, if not more. But there's a few steps that I got to do, and I'm so busy. Maybe I'm making up excuses. I don't know, but yeah. How many cars do you need to get commercial? I believe it's like 5. I believe something like that. At least for GMI. But I mean, there's so many different kind of commercial insurance though. So I mean, GMI is the one I called. But there are a lot, but then there's not a lot, right? I mean, there's a few, but there's not a lot. GMI is one I know, but I know what I think ABI is something back. I think ABI is no, that's wrong. I'm saying something totally wrong. ABI is not that. ABI is something that you're covered for a certain amount of miles a month. Not that. But GMI is the one I know. I know there's other ones out there. I just don't know them. You're the same way. Yeah. So I would, yeah. Are you looking around for a commercial? I mean, what? Oh, Jay, you're thinking about it, but them going public is not good. Why do you think it? Why do you think they're not good? Why do you think that's not good? Yes. See, that too. Like if I do go that route, I will be 100% try and get a website. I would try to get direct because I mean that's what I would do. Like have that to be, something else. See, and in that point, I'm gonna have to somehow find somewhere I'm gonna park my cars, man. I don't even know. Yeah, find somewhere. I don't because we're just set up right now for. Yeah, I don't. I have to figure something out with that. But yeah, I would definitely want to get some private rentals. Get them to sign paperwork, but then you got to do it chargebacks. chargeback's kind of one of the main things why I haven't really done it as well. But from what that guy was telling me, I probably should. Hey, Dwight Johnson. Hey, how's it going? How much does commercial insurance typically cost? I just set up an LLC. Oh, you said it today. GMI quoted me about, I don't know, probably, God, what was it? I think it was either like 110 to about $130 a car, something like that. That's what yeah. Then that says, okay, yeah. I don't know what the coverage was. Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, it varies from what he told me. Yeah, it was like that, but I don't know what the coverage was. Let's see. When you file your taxes, do you file under L? No, I just file personal. I don't even know how that works. I should probably ask a tax guy for that. I do my own taxes with H&R Block, and I probably should, but I don't have my cards underneath. Yeah, you know what? I really don't know. What's the tax benefits of filing under an LLC? I don't know. Maybe someone in this group knows, or someone that's on right now knows. I really don't know. Okay. And Dwight Johnson, when did you start? How many cars do you have? Yeah. Well, do you have commercial insurance for something? I don't. And Jay said it seems like they're trying to add to their fleet. What are you talking about, Jay? Are you talking about Turo? Is that what you? I'm confused. I don't know what you're talking about, Jay. I don't. But yeah, everybody knew if you can hit that like button, YouTube loves that engagement. We can get some more people in here, get pushed to more and more people, and I would love that too. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to say this. Okay. So if your LLC is a single member, LLC considered a disregarded entity. Okay, it should be filed with your 1040 itself. Well, right there. I mean, then there's no point if you're a single member. Yeah. And so that's basically what. Yeah. No, Turo does not. No, Jay. Turo doesn't have their own fleet. We all have our cars on Turo. So Turo is just a platform where people put their cars. Let's see. Oh yeah, same to you, Tyler. You're welcome. Yeah, hopefully you do. Hopefully I see you on Friday or next Monday or Tuesday. Because I try to go at least once a week. I'm not twice a week. So yeah. And let's see, Jay. Sounds like they're an insurance. Oh, you think they're an insurance company? They're definitely not an insurance company. They will say that again and again. Oh, so they're selling insurance. It might sound like that, but it's not. They will never say that it's insurance. So they're selling a what is it? How can I say it? They're selling access to a marketplace where you can put your cars on it, and they pay like they'll pay to fix your car like through a protection plan, but it's not insurance. It might act like insurance, but it's not insurance. What if it's a partnership? That might be for let. Oh, right there. There goes let. There she go. Let me see what she said. I have one car, the '09 Honda with commercial insurance for my mobile notary business. I'm considering buying my Turo cars in the business name, but looking for cash cars since the financiers. Ally, yeah. Ally is doing something. That is true. Allies is definitely doing something. Yeah. To Dwight. Let's see. What did it find out when you did your car loan? Did you start making money before you decided to take out a car loan? Oh yeah, I definitely yeah. I mean my first my first car was a car loan for Turo. Well, my first car was a car loan for Uber, and I put that car on Turo, and I wanted to see, like, I just want my goal was literally just to cover my lease payment, $509 a month. That's all I wanted. That's it. I wish I had the numbers to show you, but I deleted the car. When you delete a car, you lose all the stats. So I was doing I think I was doing double that or so. I was doing much higher than that. And I was like, you know what? I got to get more cars. So that's basically how I got like the more loans and loans and loans, because I knew that it was going to make me money. There's no way that I wasn't going to make money. The expense side, that's something that I actually didn't pay much attention to, but expenses is definitely it's a big thing. It does take a big chunk out of your money. But I mean, you still profit, but just expenses, they suck. I mean, just now I got to pay $1,000 to change all my brakes on my Camaro. And I paid $2,000 on my Acura to fix some shocks and brakes, and I paid another $1,000 to what was it? Some hoses in one of my Mustangs. So I mean, I'm definitely spending tons of money on expenses. Let's see. Jay says, I am in Portland, Oregon. Do you think I should start, or is the market slow? I have no idea. You would have to just go on Turo and just put in Portland and just see how many cars are available, like under $100, under $50. Check a week out, check 2 weeks out, check a month out. I mean, that's really the best way to know. That's the truth. But if you want some coaching, right, you can sign up for my Patreon. We can do some one-on-one. Check out your market. Oh, there goes something for you, Sharon, right here. I don't know if I'm going to say all that, but I'm not going to say that. But yeah, I'll just put this right here. Yeah, basically all that right there. And it's a link for you too, if you want the link. So yeah, there goes the link. Thanks, Let. Thank you. Okay. Mm. That's one of the questions I see all the time. Should I buy cash cars or get notes? What does everybody think? What does everybody think on that? I always see like all different kind of answers for this. Yeah. What does everybody think? Should you buy cars cash or should you get some car loans? Well, for me, my answer would be this. I've done both, right? Yeah, I've done both. Right. I start off with a whole bunch of loans, and now it's cash. Right. I think. Oh, cash car. See, my thing is, if you go the note route, I know like the bad. Like I was going through the bad of the notes. Right. You go to the notes. You get the cars. If they're not brand new, you get them somewhat used. After a while, you're gonna have, if you don't pay them off, or if you're not trying to pay it off, you're just trying to keep the notes for as long as whatever the loan is, which is gonna be like 5 years, which some people do. I was actually trying to do that. But the problem with that is after a while, your miles go up and up and up, right? And of course, you're probably going to be negative just paying the minimum anyway. So between your expenses and your car notes, it just gets to be somewhat too much after a while. I mean, if I would have gotten notes with only new cars and got rid of them at 60,000 miles, that would have definitely have been different. But who knows how much money that you would lose in depreciation when you got rid of it at 60,000. But you would have to calculate that depreciation into how much money you're making over, the couple years that you had the car, right? Who knows how many miles it takes, how many years it takes for 60,000 miles to add up in your market. So that's kind of how that, for the loan, right? For the cash, okay, if you have the cash, you get the cash, you lose, that money goes somewhere else for whatever certain period of time, and you don't have the expenses, so that definitely does help. But then you lose out, the money that you're supposed to have is actually in the cars and stuff, right? So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know my market, a lot of my cars, I still have them. I mean, I have cars for 600 trips, but this is in Hawaii, right? I mean, I get mostly tourists. Speed limit here is 45, 50. I mean, I bet that if I was on the mainland, people can do 100 miles an hour, 150 in Mustangs. I bet that probably some of my cars would have already been totaled. And yeah, but I think it depends on where you're at. I mean, I've never had a total. I'm gonna knock on wood. Hopefully it never happens, but I've never had a total car, and I have almost 6,000 trips. But hopefully never. Obviously, it happens here in Hawaii. I mean, it definitely happens. Oh, hey Miguel, how's it going? Let's see. What did you say? For the Honolulu market, would you recommend putting a car on Turo now? If so, newer cars or older cars? My question I would ask you: what are your goals? Because that is really the better question, right? Are you trying to turn into a business? Are you just trying to cover your car note? I mean, like, what do you want? I mean, that's a big difference. Everyone has their own goals of why they're trying to do Turo, right? Because if your goal is just to cover your car note, yeah, 100%. Buy a brand new car, put it on there. I pretty much guarantee you're gonna make a car note. I mean, that's automatic. But if you're trying to turn this into a business to make some money, are you okay with making, you buy a car, whatever? The point is, you get a car and brand new car. Are you okay with making $1,000 a month off that car? 12, 13, 900. If you're not okay with that, then I probably wouldn't do it. But again, what are your goals? What's your plan? And then that says note to torture. Well, yeah, I've already said this, but yeah, I had $5,700 a month that I was paying every month, and I was negative on pretty much. Well, the cars that I bought used after 3 years, I wasn't negative that much, but the new cars that I bought, oh man, yeah, 3 years in, I was very much negative, very much negative. Very much. But yeah, Miguel, if you're not in my Facebook group, I would say join my Facebook group. I have it pinned in the live chat, Hawaii Turo YouTube. So definitely anybody who's not in there. I think most of you are, but yeah. But yeah, I will never do the notes on used cars and get a whole bunch of used cars again like that. Never do that again in my entire life. I learned my lesson. I made a video on it. Hopefully, you watched the video. Hopefully, everyone watches that video. When I said I just paid off 12 car loans and it wasn't a good idea. Hopefully, you watched that video. But if you didn't watch that video, I would say, watch that video. I should probably pin it, or I should probably put it here, but maybe I will. But yeah, if you're gonna go the new car route, maybe I should make a new video on that because I actually didn't talk about it that way. Didn't really understood. Maybe I make a video on that. You know, the plan of just having cars in warranty with the loan and dealing with depreciation and minusing that from like your net, because after that, that would actually be your net when you minus your depreciation and all that stuff. Because buy a brand new car in 3 years, what's gonna be your depreciation? I mean, I'm thinking probably $6,000. What do y'all think? You buy a brand new car, you trade in at 60,000 miles. What do you think depreciation is? Yeah, you just pay minimum payments for 3 years, 60,000 miles. What do you think depreciation is on that? I'm thinking at least 6,000. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, Jay. I did create an LLC, but I don't use it. I don't use it, so I'm glad I created it though. I created it in 2019. So I mean, that was like 2 years. I'm glad I did it because when all this COVID stuff happened, it made it easier for me to get the SBA. But yeah, I'm glad I did. Yeah, setting up like a business account and all that stuff. Like I'm glad I did that finally in 2019. Okay. But okay, guys, we got about like 10 more minutes, and I have to go get a car, and then a car goes out because I'm always working. Oops. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I'll probably be going live again on Friday. I like to go every Friday, but I think last Friday I didn't go because it was so busy. There's just no way I could go live. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. But probably this Friday, I'll probably have some time. And wait for my video. I'm doing my yearly stats. That will be up Thursday. Thursday it should be up. I'm pretty confident. All I gotta do is get some time and make the video. Make the damn video. I know. Got the numbers already. Lagging. What the? Oh. What the hell? I'll just end it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just